What is good, everyone? It's your boy KJ Majority, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as Mr. Ayo, also known as a graham cracker is stronger than my back. Because every time I think about throwing my back out, I throw my back out, bro. Like, quite literally, I ain't lift nothing heavy yesterday. Nothing. Like, the heaviest thing that I lifted was like my balls. Like, there was nothing heavy, bro. And then I got home, back felt a little weird. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just stretch later. Wash some dishes. Back was like, bitch, go lay down. I said, you got it. You got it, boss. So, but yeah. But also, we got Simply Soju, also known as Soju, also known as Granny Pink, also known as the Cozy Crash Out, also known as the victim of gut rearrangement.
Please. When did this happen?
Ever since this, shorty. Ever since this, bro. All right. We got Marty, also known as Martina, also known as Tina, also known as Big Boss Tina, also known as the Shy Don, also known as Martina, Nicole, Shanae, Wakanda Perp, Serena, Ashtray, Savage, Beyonce, Pond the Replay, Sagittarius, Thugnificent, Wolf.
Thugnificent.
Okay. Yeah.
And we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as 71 Popped Cherries and Balloons.
Damn, not the cherries.
Bro. You know, Valentine's Day was like only a couple months ago.
It was just not last month. Damn, we in April.
Yeah, we are in April now.
Yeah, we are in April.
See, I swear to you, I say this every year, past January. January is 6 months long. The rest of the year flies by after we get out of January.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, so we can either do Oh, before I do that, how are y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all good? How was your week?
Tired.
Type shit.
Stressed.
Type shit.
Fuck these kids.
Type shit.
Nah, they really I don't know why they did this to me. I don't know why they put me back with the kids that I had last year. But a bitch is going through it. I'm being asked questions every 2 seconds. And it's like, please, there's 2 other teachers in this very classroom. Ask them. Stop asking me.
Nah, they gotta ask you, man.
No.
Bro. Yes.
But I do like when they come to me with the drama and like the gossip.
See, I've heard that's funny.
It is very funny. But like, oh, you know, such and such, like such and such. And I'm like, oh, really? Thank you. Did not know that, but thanks.
I love getting teacher TikTok where they're like, I love when my kids come to me with drama. But it's not like drama with the kids, it's the parents' drama.
Oh, I have seen that, bro.
Oh my god.
Like,
that's spicy.
There was a teacher podcast. I can't remember the name of it right now. But this lady was talking about how one of her kids told her that her daddy got caught sleeping with one of her classmates' moms. Ooh. So that's why her and the classmate got beef for real. I said, oh no, this is why I couldn't be a teacher, bro.
Oh wow.
Because the next time I see your dad, I'm like, nigga, really? You could fuck no other, like, really, nigga?
You gotta fuck one of the moms in your child's class.
Type shit. Like, come on, son.
Wow. I will say the one teacher TikTok that I get always makes me laugh because it's a white guy in a middle school. And he's like, so I put on my black Air Force Ones, if you know, you know. And one of my kids came into the room and said, oh, hell nah. That is a white man wearing black Air Force Ones. I'm leaving. And he had a black teacher sitting with him and he started laughing. He's like, to be fair, a white man wearing black Air Force Ones is probably the most dangerous white man you could ever be around. So I don't blame him.
Not that ass though.
Nah, bro. Listen, if you know, you know, bro. Like, why would you wear that to school? Especially if you teach a whole bunch of black children. You knew what you was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I like how y'all said that shit in unison. Y'all harmonized and shit. It was cute. It was cute.
Mm.
But all right. So we can either do the Did You Hear segment because we haven't did that in like a minute, or we can talk about Temptation Island, which I think is gonna be real brief, high key, because like
Yeah.
the last 3 episodes were not as crazy as I thought they would be. So
Not
It was
at
just
all.
like the final dates, really.
Yeah.
yeah, you saw episode 8, right, Soju?
Yeah, I watched 8 and 9.
Okay.
I just haven't seen 10.
How do y'all feel about Breon's like backstory? Like how, he had some crackhead parents and his grandparents didn't want him. So he jumped from foster kid to foster kid to foster care. And then he was adopted by some white people. And I guess they was tripping, so he left at 17. And he's been on his own since he's been 17.
I don't care. Get
I
therapy.
mean, yes. For starters, yes, definitely need some therapy. I mean, it is rough, hearing shit like that, but at the end of the day, I don't know if like what he did is still
Right.
excusable because of that.
right.
No.
So
I
Mm-mm.
like
we understand you have a lot to unpack there,
mm-hmm.
but
Like, I
still, what
get
you did,
yeah.
not right.
Mm-hmm.
I just maybe he didn't realize it before until no, actually no. I'm calling bullshit because my wonderful girlfriend Tiara, she found a TikTok that apparently that nigga was hitting them girls the weekend before they got on the show. He was hitting up his ex, trying to fuck on his
Wow.
ex.
I
Wow.
mean,
And
look,
I'm not surprised.
yeah,
At all.
I was about to say it's like the way
Mm.
he was talking about threesomes, the way that they set up the threesome, the way that he was moving. He thought he was gonna fuck every bitch in that house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he really thought that all the black shorties was just his. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like he
yeah.
thought he was in there.
Mm-mm.
And when that didn't happen, he was like, I got it out of my system. Shantae is the one. I don't need that anymore. Da, 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 da. Like, I'm glad that I was here. These harlots show me the light. I got to see the Lord, and the Lord told me, cut it out. So I'm doing that.
Mm.
Because that's how I commune with God, by being balls deep in 2 bitches at the same time.
Let the church say amen. Let the
Absolutely
church
not.
say amen.
No, because he
Absolutely not.
really got me all the way fucked up when he was on that date with Angel, and he was like, "Look, everybody's journey is different. I don't judge how you communicate with the Lord, so I don't appreciate you judging me for the way that I communicate with the Lord." Huh? Now, what church let you be balls deep in 2 women at the same time, and that's how you talk to the Lord?
I mean, if he was a Mormon, it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
I'm crying. I'm deceased.
He has to marry the 2 bitches. That's it. That's all he got to do.
Yeah.
That's all he had to do.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm really disappointed in Shantae.
Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, bro. Listen. I had hope. So, let's play a little game because Soju didn't see episode 10, which is where they decide if they're leaving together, leaving alone, or leaving with one of their connections that they made on the island. Let's start off with Breon and Shantae. Now, Soju, do you think they left together, left alone, or left with separate people?
I hope that they left alone, separately, but I would not be shocked if they left together.
So what's your final answer?
They left together.
They sure
You
did.
were
They
right.
sure did.
And
They
what
sure did.
pissed me off about that was because Shantae, right? So this is how the conversations went. Mark let them go one at a time without the other person interrupting to like get what they needed to get off of their chest. After that, they were having conversation. And then at the end, they make their decision.
Mm-hmm.
So all throughout her like personal piece and then her talking to Breon, she was basically saying that like she has always been a people pleaser. She never put herself like before anyone. Like people always came before her. And like during this experience, she realized that she needs to put herself first, right? I'm like, go ahead, girl. You do you. Yes, you do. So
I know you did not just say that she said she needs to put herself first and she's still
she did
motherfucking left with that
that
man.
exactly
Her
because
her reasoning is gonna piss you off.
she was saying all of that and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe her decision is that she's gonna leave by herself as she should.
She kept saying, I'm choosing me. I gotta
She
choose
kept
me.
saying that and it was like, okay, like she's choosing herself, that's it. Soju, when I tell you this man the fucking talked her out of that, where she just revert her answer, she was like, I'm gonna leave it him. No, bitch.
Girl.
No. You how? What? You said all of this and it was for nothing. Cause you still left with him anyway.
Yeah. So what I will say is I think what sold her was the fact that he was talking that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he realized he fucked up. He realized that he was the problem in the relationship and he has a lot that he needs to unpack and he's going to be going on this like
I'll go to
mental health like literally when she chose him, he was the first thing out of his mouth was I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to find me a therapist, right?
Man.
And
He's
like
I'm
not for
so
nothing.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Right. Like
Are
not for
you?
nothing. The nigga needs to
He does.
whatever he's doing, stop doing that and become an actor. Cause that nigga's acting was A1.
Bro, dead at like I had like I knew watching their like conversation that ultimately she was gonna go back to him. But when she was talking, I'm like, yes, maybe she won't. And she was right there. She was this close. Do you see the space between my fingers? There ain't no space because she was right there. And as this man was talking, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger until she just chose him. She was like, oh, I know he fucked up and like he hurt me. He know he hurt me, but I'm gonna give him some grace. He don't need no fucking grace.
I think what also kind of sold was the fact that he said Amaya said that she saw the progress. And Amaya was the one that made her realize that even the girls on his side thought he was fucked up. So maybe in her head, like if the girl who was calling you out on your shit sees that you're growing, maybe I should give you a chance.
Right.
But I will say this. When she chose him and he's like hugging up on her and kissing on her,
she was not.
Yeah, you could see like she was starting to disassociate a little bit. Like you could see like she wasn't really feeling it.
She wasn't.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's like she said yes, I'll go with you because she felt bad, and as soon as she said that shit, regretted it immediately.
Right. Or that once they leave and they get back to their real life, the shit is gonna crumble. Like it's just not going to work.
Yeah, I don't see him going to therapy, and if he does go to therapy, I feel like he's gonna do the therapy thing for like maybe 6 months to a year, and then just be back to the bullshit.
Yeah, like they definitely just needed to be alone, so that they both have things that they need to work on. She started to realize her own self-worth throughout this whole experience. Capitalize on that. And not really if she went back with him.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, did she actually realize her self-worth? Is she gonna stay with the motherfucker? And she really was trying to argue with the other girls. It's like, well, we don't know for sure if he had a threesome.
No, like, yeah, shawty, look, ass cheeks is right there on the screen.
I was about to say,
I don't
it's
know
like
what
we
you.
saw.
according to her, because someone found, I think she posted on TikTok that she didn't hear the slapping when they showed the video. Like they
How?
added that in post. But then Mark hopped on TikTok and was like, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Mark
He
was
was,
like, it was there. It was there.
They
Okay, we
turned
all
down
heard
some
it.
music.
She
Like-
had selective hearing that night.
I mean,
but
yes,
even if
you
even
didn't
without
hear
the slapping,
there was moaning.
That
and then
too,
there was
but
also
still, it's
Alex
two
booty butt naked in
ass
the
women.
yeah.
Like,
You see Alex,
and he's
naked
in
the
a
video.
towel.
Mm-hmm.
He coming
Right.
out the bathroom in a towel with two girls that are naked. How do you not assume that he just had a threesome with them?
Also, like why would they be in the bathroom for that long?
Right.
From
They playing
fucking
patty cake?
midnight to the crack of
'Cause-
dawn. Like,
Because Breon was really talking about, oh, wow. Oh, my God, it's light outside. Y'all, it's sunrise. Like, he
The
kept
birds is chirping and
Bruh.
shit.
talking. Yeah, he kept talking.
and even throughout all of that, if she saw all of that and she didn't want to believe it, right? He still said he did it. And he
Right.
didn't regret it. He said it out of his mouth. How do you not? I don't, girl.
Well, I mean,
Anyway.
he did admit that like he was delusional for thinking that like she'd be cool with it. And he admitted that like he didn't want to admit what he did was like wrong. That's why he was like, "Oh, I didn't regret
Yeah.
it," and yada yada. So like part of me thinks that like he realized his fuck up, you know what I mean? And part of me thinks there's some truth to what he was saying about how like, you know, she's a good woman. Because the first thing that came out of his mouth when they got there was, she's a good woman and he does not deserve her, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he does the therapy and he cuts out the bullshit and you know he kisses the ground that Shorty walk on. Cause not for nothing, Shorty could have wilded out.
Yeah.
Shorty could have like yo, there are a lot of women, good women, who would have put that nigga through the grindstone after seeing what the fuck Shantae had to
Mhm.
see. Like I was after I finished the season, I was watching like some clips and stuff of people's reaction. There were so many women who were like, "Oh, you fucking two bitches? I'ma fuck 4 dudes."
Not dead ass though.
Bro.
Because like I was telling you like before the podcast, I was seeing some girl's reaction to it, and she's like, the way that if I was Shantae, I would have went back up in the house and be like, Hashim, split me wide open right now.
Mm.
Do it in the pool. Do it on the table. Shit, do it on the couch in front of everybody. I don't give a fuck. Split me open right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Shuddy kept going. I think she just thinks Hashim is fine, and I don't blame her. That man is fine.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. You know what I mean? Like he seems like a really like down to earth kind of guy. All right, so let's move on to Tyler and Taylor. Soju, do you think they left together? Did they leave alone, or did they leave with their connections?
I mean, I think he left with Kay, but I think she left alone.
You're 2 and 2.
Correct. Yeah.
You're 2 and 2. Honestly,
Yeah.
there wasn't much said between the two of them that like we didn't already know. The only thing is, Taylor did admit that she. No, hold on, actually, no. I'm sorry, I'm confusing her and Ashley.
And Ashley,
Yeah, no, there wasn't really much. It was.
I mean, she did say that, like, her, I guess, being so adamant about him having a job was out of, like,
survival
for her because of, like, how her past was with everyone leaving her. And Tyler did say that, like, that's just not something that he wanted. Like, she kept pushing him in a direction that he just didn't want to go. And that is like what caused some of the friction in their relationship or whatever. But like, I mean, ultimately they weren't compatible like with
No.
where they were in life. So
Yeah, because it seems like Tyler has always had to like he did the whole 5-10 year plan and wasn't happy with himself and his life. So now he's kind of
yeah.
just doing like the free spirit kind of thing.
Mhm.
And Taylor, which understandable, 'cause I think she's in her 30s, was like, no, I need stability. Like
Stability,
I want to
yeah.
move on into like, getting married, having a kid, like starting a future. Whereas Tyler kind of seems like he wants to restart his life. And
Mhm.
Taylor also stated that like Tyler needs to be alone. Like he was
He
with
definitely
his
does.
ex-wife from like since high school, some shit like that. And then he hopped in a relationship with her, and now he's hopping
And
in a
moved
relationship
on
with
with Kay.
Kay. Like you need time to be by yourself. And he pretty much was just like, nah. I mean, I appreciate the advice, but I'm cool.
I mean, he even said in a confessional that he like with Taylor, he hopped in it too quickly. He should have been alone for a while to rediscover himself, and he ultimately did a disservice to her because he wasn't in a good headspace to get into a relationship and did anyway.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I think I think the issue too was that like you have like Tina said, it's he wants to do X and she wants Y. Like they just
Mhm.
weren't compatible, and they were trying to force it because
Yeah.
like Taylor's whole thing was just like, I'm over it. Like I've already checked out of this relationship. I'm already moving on. And Tyler was pretty much the same, and he was ready to start his new life with Kay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
will say I was surprised to learn that Tyler was younger than Taylor.
Yeah, but it's not by much though, right?
No, it's not a lot. He's 28, she's 30.
Okay. Yeah, that's whatever.
I don't know. When you say divorced, I automatically assume that you're in your 30s because I feel like that's when a lot of people like do.
Yeah, but it's because he got married mad young, so
Young,
similar to
yeah.
Alexa, like
Yeah, got married like straight out of high school.
right, which is why I people who get married like straight out of high school or their early 20s, I feel like I'm gonna say 7 out of 10 times don't last 5 to 10 years.
Mm.
Cause it's like, bro, you're still a kid. You know what I mean? Like I could not have like I couldn't see me getting married at 25, 22, 19. You know what
Cuz
I mean?
like
Like that's just
you're still trying to discover yourself. Like your life is like just beginning for real, but not even.
right.
So
Like
and
I don't
that's
know.
a huge ass commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And up there's people who get married like they graduate high school Thursday, they in the church on Friday, and they
Mm.
happily married till the end of time. I'm just saying that like I think a lot of people rush into marriage,
Mm.
especially when you're that young.
I mean, if you're in the military, I'm trying to get a bigger paycheck. The fuck? What you mean? I'm trying to live off base. It's nasty in here.
Mm, type shit.
Yeah, don't fuck around with somebody that's active military. They don't want you. They want the benefits of being married.
Don't they question? Don't they like interview you before you can even get married?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how like, if you marry a non-citizen, they like make you go through a whole bunch of bullshit. Do they do a similar thing for active military folks?
No.
Oh, okay.
As long as they're a U.S. citizen, they don't give a fuck.
Hmm. I wonder if like you could be in the military and try to marry a non-U.S. citizen. Like, if is there?
Yeah, Zach told me about that a little because I guess he was dating like a Mexican girl at some point,
Mm-hmm.
and they had been together for like 2 months, and he was his mom. Oh, like, not his mom. her mom was like, "Oh, I can't wait for you to get married," and like whatever the girl's name was becomes a citizen. He was like, "Whoa, what are we talking about?" Because he was like
Relax.
19. Yeah, he was like 19, and he was like active duty, so he was like, "No, I don't feel like doing that paperwork. What are you talking about?" Also, 2 months is crazy to start talking about getting married.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I know
But I guess
people.
like when you're, in the military, like that should just be moving. Because I have a
Yeah.
friend that she is married to her husband is active. He's in the military. And that shit happened like so fast. Like one
Mhm.
moment she was telling us they were together, the next moment, oh, we're getting married. I'm like, okay, let's do this. Yeah. And now they are living in Germany, so that's
Lucky
happy for
them,
them.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit up Arlo. Like, Arlo, you got space for two, bro?
And he's gonna be like, "You pay me rent."
I mean, I got shit saved up. I don't know what the conversion rate is in Germany, but I think I got at least 6 months. Actually, probably more, because I feel like rent everywhere else
It's
is like,
cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper.
affordable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, oh my God. Like,
Especially where
before
we
we
are.
moved, I
Damn,
used
bro.
to, I don't know why I did this to myself. I used to look up like how much rent would be in other countries.
Hmm.
Bro. Pain. That's all I can say. Pain, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But all right, let's move on to Ashley and Grant. Soju, together, alone, or with their connections?
Honestly, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that they left alone, like separately. They did not leave together. They did not leave with a connection. They left alone.
You're
You are only
close.
half right.
Okay.
Yeah. So who left alone? Who left, I
I
guess,
was
with their connection? Because they didn't leave together. So.
I
Yeah.
was I would be floored if it was Ashley leaving with Danny, but nah, ain't no way. It has to be Grant if they left with a connection.
No.
Ashley left with
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah. And Grant chose to leave alone.
Well, I will say this, right?
I
When
mean,
Mark asked them, Grant went first. And I feel
yeah.
like if Ashley went first, he would have said, "Oh, I'm leaving with Natalie."
Yeah. Like he was so hurt. He was like, I hate to say this. Like if it was really gonna affect her. I hate to say this, but I'm gonna choose to leave alone. And the bitch was crying the moment she said she was leaving with Danny. I'm like, look, this is what you did. Sorry, not sorry.
Bro, it
mean,
wasn't even 24 hours. And you already talking about how, like, you don't even think it's worth the fight. And
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I felt the two people who I felt the worst for were Ashley and Shantae.
Mm-hmm.
Because um Grant like, he's such a narcissist, bro. Like, he kept acting like he was the victim. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
will say Ashley admitted that she was mean to him prior to joining the show, and that, she did belittle him a little bit. But it's like, bro, you cheated on her, you're constantly flirting with women, and he admitted it. He said that, like, when they go to clubs and shit, he will flirt with girls to get under her skin, and like
I
they
mean,
play little games and shit.
I
And like,
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is because I don't see Ashley playing along with that type of shit.
I think what it is more so that, like, she gets mad, he apologizes, they probably have makeup sex, and in his fucked up mind, oh, she's part of, like, it's a game to her.
Right, like
Mm.
because he immediately tried doing that with Natalie when the new girls got introduced. Like he was doing body shots off of one of the new girls. And, Natalie sat him down and is like, I don't know what stupid shit you were doing in your past relationship, but you're not doing that shit with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, she's more mature than Ashley. And I'm like, I don't see Ashley playing along at any, like, she doesn't seem like the type of person that would do that. So I think you think that she's playing along, dude.
Also, I
Mm-hmm.
think I honestly feel like he was trying to justify his actions because, like, out of all of the dudes, he folded the quickest.
Yeah, he folded like immediately.
Right. And then, like, he tried to blame her
Mm-hmm.
for, like, accelerating his connection with Natalie because after the first bonfire, she called him a piece of shit. That's when he was like, "Oh yeah, the relationship's over." But you already fucked old girl before you saw that bonfire, if my memory serves me
Right.
correctly.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
So it's like you already crossed the boundary. You was talking about how she's not motherly and you don't see why you're even fighting for this relationship and yada yada yada. And then like if it wasn't for the fact that Shorty didn't give you a video, you were still debating on like whether or not you wanted to like marry this girl. Cause like, and you
Mhm.
said this last week, Soju, that like when he was in the confessional, he was like, oh, you know, if Ashley lets go of all of this resentment, I could still marry her. Like I still see me marrying her, and all the girls laugh because it's like dude, you cheated on her again.
Right.
Ashley said it herself. The whole reason why they're on this show was for him to prove that he, like, you know, words match his actions. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
he keeps saying how he's a good man, and he's a good partner. Brother, you folded damn near immediately.
Yeah.
What pissed me off the most is he's like, I'm a good man, I'm a good partner, I'm a good father to my daughter. Sir, this is what you're showing your daughter, that you can't stay faithful? Because I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if he cheated on the mother of his child with Ashley or
Ashley
he
said he's cheated on all of it. In every relationship he's has been unfaithful.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, dude. Like, he's over here like, I'm gonna prove that I'm gonna be a good partner because of my daughter, type shit. And this is, you folded immediately, dude. Like, and then
Right.
he got so offended when she called him a piece of shit. Dude, you are a piece of shit. Like, where is this good man that you've been talking about? Because you're not him.
Even Breon was like, "Do you see the two of them? They like coupled up. They in love for real." Cause bro,
Mm-hmm.
literally since like day one, not even night one, day one, he's been locked in with Natalie.
Mm-hmm.
So like, bro, like, and the sad part too is I would have had more respect for him if he stood on business. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he kept on. He. It was very clear he no longer wanted to be in a relationship, right? Like he wanted to pursue other
Mm-hmm.
things, right? But then he would flip flop. Like he would be in the when he was alone, he would be like, "Oh, I don't know. Like I have my doubts. Like maybe I fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't have slept with Natalie." Da 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 da. And then he saw the piece of shit comment, and he was like, "Nah, actually, fuck that bitch. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Natalie all the way, bro,
Mhm.
bro, bro." And I wouldn't be shocked. Would not be shocked after the show. He was in Ashley's text messages and DM talking about some I made a mistake, take me back type shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he said too that the only problem with their relationship is that Ashley don't forgive him. Huh? Bro. He's like, she just needs to like sit down, shut up, and like accept me for who I am. No, she don't, dude.
Mm-mm.
Listen, I'm a believer of like if you say you forgive someone, you gotta forgive them, right? You gotta let it go. But like if you're constantly flirting with other women, and when they had their face to face at the final bonfire, Ashley said like, "You really expect me to believe that you've only cheated on me twice after
Mm-hmm.
seeing how you acted on this fucking island?"
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta agree with her. You folded in less than 24 hours, bro. Like listen, it's hard for her to forgive you when like you aren't showing that you should be forgiven. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if she were to cheat on you and were to constantly flirt with dudes in front of you, and you know, I wouldn't be shocked if she caught him talking reckless on IG and in text messages and shit. Like, bro, this is literally your final test and you failed.
Within 12 hours, honestly.
Bro. All right. But yeah, she left with Danny. I
Yo,
do you
shout
think
out
they're
to
gonna
Danny.
last together?
No.
No.
I don't either. Like, I think Danny's from what I've seen, I think he's a cool dude. But I think they live in two different states.
Mhm.
One and two, like, honestly, I think Shorty just needs to be alone and go to therapy. Because,
Yeah, same.
dear Lord,
Look,
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Danny. Snaps to him because Ashley is 27 years old.
and he's like 22,
Yeah,
23, some shit
he's
like that.
22.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sir. You know what? Go off, king. Like,
But yeah, she had a connection with the two youngest dudes there.
Mhm.
Because old boy, whose name I can't remember right now, he was, I think he was either the same age as
They
Danny
were.
or maybe like a year older.
No, he was
I
the same
think he was,
age.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think his name was Logan.
I
Mhm.
think.
I don't remember.
The white boy with the Chipotle tattoos.
Oh,
He looked like a Chipotle bag, bro. Like he had like 10 tattoos on his arm and they were all like small little stickers.
I'm crying. I'm not gonna lie, I did not like that dude because every time she hung out with Danny, he was mad salty about it.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh.
I think that's one reason why she chose Danny over Logan was because like Danny was just more mature about it. He was like, "Listen,
Yeah.
clearly I like you, but I know the nature of this show. So like, listen, do what you got to do. If
Right.
you want to be with me, I'm here." Type shit. But
Mhm.
like, I know what's up.
Yeah.
So, all right. And then last but not least, Alexa and
Lino.
Lino. I ain't gonna waste your time, make you play the
I already
game.
know they left together.
Yeah, she said yes to the engagement. It was real cute. He wore this Italian ass shirt. Like it was a very colorful silk button down. I was like, yeah, this motherfucker's Italian. But yeah, it was cute.
Yeah.
Not much to say.
I
At all.
I will say one girl that I saw a reaction to with the show, and she was like, "How?" She's like, "Out of all the men on this show, how was Alexa not questioning? Not a single woman up in that house did not one of them wanted her man. There's 12 bitches in that house, and all 12 of them bitches said no. I don't want to fuck on Lino."
Well, I don't think it was he for um for the first couple of days, he wasn't giving them no attention. I think the only one he really showed that he wanted was Alex.
Alex, and Alex
Mhm.
didn't want him no way, no how. And he was like, he's like, I'm sexually attracted to you. And she was like, okay. Like, like Alex was not feeling him at all, but he kept
Mm-mm.
trying with her.
He did.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they barely really showed him because like he wasn't really trying for real. So I wouldn't be shocked if like other girls were interested. Because how many bracelets did he get in the beginning?
I don't even remember.
I think he got like 2 or 3.
I feel like he got like 3. Out of all of them, though, I think the people who got the most bracelets was Breon and Grant.
Yeah, definitely. But I think because I know Ashley got half, like she got 6 bracelets. And I think Breon was like a close second to her. I think he got 5.
Mm-hmm.
So because Tyler got K.
And like 2
And
girls, I think.
no, the other girl, the girl that Grant took out the first day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think Tyler only got 2. I think Lino might have gotten 3. And I think Alex was one of the 3 that like gave him a bracelet.
Oh, that's funny that she was, swerving him the whole damn season.
I mean, listen, I feel like maybe when you walk in, like she was like, okay, like he's cute type shit. But then when she got to me, she was like, oh, he's not really matching my freak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because old girl's a freak
I mean, yeah, we
type
saw
shit.
we saw everything of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Breon was so mad when Lino kept that bitch on the island. Breon was so
I
mad.
I was shocked he didn't pull Lino to the side like, nigga, what are you doing? I done told you I was already balls deep in this bitch. Why is she here? You saw I sent the other one home. Why is this bitch here?
Nah, he really did Courtney dirty.
Listen, I don't feel bad for Shorty though, because like
Yeah.
you played stupid games. You know what I'm saying? Like you was trying real hard to get with this dude. And I'm like, you know he's taken. Like I know you're supposed to tempt him, but like, Shorty, like, bruh.
I don't know. She probably had hope because Natalie and Grant were booed up.
And Tyler and Kay were
Yeah. They were booed up. Like,
yeah.
those men weren't acting like they had a girlfriend at home. They were acting like my girlfriend's right here and standing in front of me. The girlfriend at home is the one I got at home. The girlfriend on the island is the one standing in front of me. I got girlfriends everywhere I go.
But I guess like in Breon's defense, which I can't believe I'm saying, like he constantly kept saying like, you know, listen, all I really want is a threesome. I love her. It's just, you know, she's not on my level in terms of freaky shit. Whereas like Grant and Tyler, they were like, girlfriend who? I got one of those? Since when?
Right. But
Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a little hope for Breon, bro. I had a little hope for Breon. But then when they walked in there, they're like, oh, let's see if he really on bullshit. I'm like, yo, please, Cash, say you was bluffing. Say you bluffing, bro. Please. You the only nigga on the show. You can't go out like this. Please.
bruh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I will say I am a little bit proud of Breon for holding out until at least episode 6. He didn't fold for the first 5 fucking episodes.
True. You know what's so crazy? Even though what Breon did was diabolical, he is still less of an asshole in my eyes than Grant. Because Grant refused to admit that he was in the wrong for any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he still also blamed Ashley for their relationship falling apart, even though he was full on fucking a bitch in the shower night 1.
Right.
He said
Like,
if Ashley loved me correctly, I wouldn't be in this bitch right now. Huh?
sir, that's not how love works. Like, bro. Like, then, like, anyway. Listen, I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, Breon is only ranked number 2 as an asshole. It goes Grant, Breon, Tyler, then Lino. For me.
Yeah. No, I'd have to agree with that.
Yeah. And the only reason why Tyler isn't higher is because like at least he stayed faithful to his new shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he also did not have sex with Kay throughout the season.
No.
Yeah.
Clearly wanted to though. But
Yeah.
no, they did not fuck. And Kay was like, listen, this pum pum ready. Like, you feel me? Listen. You the one who's like, nah, what about Taylor? Fuck Taylor, come get in me.
Right.
So, fuck, stubbed my toe again.
Next thing you know, he
All
threw his
types
toe
of
out.
fucked up. Right.
I hate y'all, bro. All right, so let's move on. I'm gonna speed run the Did You Hair, because I haven't done it in so long, and I really want to do this. So Assassin's Creed Shadows came out last week, 2 weeks ago, and a lot of the content creators who were like, "Oh, this is gonna fail," and they were mad because a black guy was in it, and the assassin lead was a woman. The reviews have been out, and the worst reviews is that it's good. Like that's like everyone who isn't on some like anti DEI, anti woke bullshit are giving it really good reviews. So now a lot of these like Shadows haters are trying to be like, oh well, it's underselling, so it can't be that good. And someone pulled it up and they're like, it's selling on average like of what Assassin's Creed would sell. And then actually it's doing better because of the controversy. Because a lot of people have bought Shadows just as a fuck you to all these like anti-DEI folks.
Period.
As they should.
Yeah. You know the show Pop the Balloon on YouTube?
Yeah, they're making a
It's
Netflix show.
yes, they're making it a Netflix show.
Oh.
The original host and her husband are going to be producers of the show, but the host on the Netflix show is going to be Yvonne Orji. I think I might have butchered her last name. If you watched Insecure, she was
Yeah.
Molly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I heard that they replaced the host because I have been seeing people on Twitter be like, "How y'all gonna get the show, but y'all are gonna replace the host? What the fuck?"
Yeah, I don't understand why they did that. I know the host has posted like a YouTube video explaining everything. I haven't watched it. She's a producer, so she's still like a part of the show. Maybe
That's what I'm happy about. As long as she's still a part of the show, because this was her fucking idea.
right. And there's been like a lot of like copycats on YouTube. And I ain't gonna lie to you, right? So I didn't realize that there were different ones until I reacted to my first one on Twitch. Hers is pretty good. Like, don't be wrong, like it be wild, right? But it's done pretty well. Some of these pop the balloons, y'all niggas, this is why we can never be free. Cause like, bro, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, some of the hosts, they don't protect the people that they have on there. So like there are a lot of, especially plus size women, there are a lot of people who get like demolished on this fucking show, and the host is just back there kikiing and shit. So like, listen, I'm not a big fan of the pop the balloon and the swipe left esque shows. I have reacted to them just because like it's easy content, but if y'all have noticed, I haven't watched one in a minute because like it's too much.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I will say I watched one pop the balloon where it was a man as the host, and they brought, I don't even know where they found this man. They brought a man in to for like the women to react to, Motherfucker had no shoes on. Like, he walked into the room, he looks like a regular guy. I'm not gonna hold you, just like maybe 6 feet tall, bald, wearing a hoodie, some jeans, no shoes. And when she noticed that, like, when one of the women noticed that he ain't got no shoes on, she popped her balloon immediately. And like, host was like, "How's your day going?" He's like, "Well, it was doing great until this mean bitch over here popped her balloon." And it's like, "Okay, well, let's go over here." Like, it's like, "Now, ma'am, why did you pop your balloon?" And she's like, "That motherfucker ain't got no shoes on. Where did you find this man? Why he ain't wearing shoes?" And he starts going on about how he ain't wearing shoes because he wants to feel the earth beneath his feet. He is one connected with the planet, type shit. Where did they find this man? And
It's not so much about where they find him; it's where he found them. You know what I'm saying?
like, what the fuck? And I will let you guess the color of this man.
I'm gonna say black.
He was black.
Yeah, that's something like some
Yeah.
like not hotep shit, but like some like crystal I smoke roots, not weed type of nigga.
Yeah, that's definitely what he gave. But he definitely started insulting that woman to the point that the host was like, "All right, dude, we're not going to be talking disrespectfully to the ladies. You need to get the fuck up out of here." And they had to like escort him out the video, like they had to get somebody to escort him out. And the entire time he's still trying to yell at her. And it's like,
Brother,
bro, all she said, why ain't you wearing shoes? Like,
listen, I will say, bro, like these pop the balloon shit, it really does show why the bar is in hell when it comes to dudes. So the one that I reacted to a couple months ago, the whole point of the show is to like talk to numerous people and then whittle it down so you find your match. The amount of dudes who would pop their balloon like, "Oh, I like the fact that she was entertaining that dude." Huh?
right.
Do you not know what show you on, nigga? What we talking about? Like this one dude, every time a girl would pop on him, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm questioning your decision making because clearly you don't make good decisions if you don't pick me, nigga, nigga,
You
bro."
just proven her that she made the right decision popping you balloon.
Right. Anywhoville, I know a lot of like YouTubers and like like reaction folks are a little upset about this because like now they can't react to it now it's on Netflix because you know how Netflix is.
Yeah.
Um, but listen, there's a whole bunch of other pop balloon esque shows on YouTube, so it's not the end of the world. I definitely think hers is the best. It has the best production, um, and it's not as ratchet as the others. So it has its moments. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like for the because also I think she normally does like late 20s to like early 40s people on the show. So I think that's one of the reasons too why it's less cray. So Netflix is working on a live action Scooby-Doo series.
Leave Scooby-Doo alone.
Listen. I'm not mad at it if it's done correctly. Like if they turn it into Riverdale, I'm signing out, bro. And Riverdale was, don't get me wrong, I used to be a Riverdale fan. I wanted to get the fucking serpent leather jacket and shit. Then Riverdale just went.
That was tough.
It was them jackets was
jackets
cool.
was tough.
Them jackets was cool. Fucking Hot Topic had one of them, boy. Listen, in Hot Topic, some of their clothes is very hit or miss, but this shit was nice.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
nice.
I'm not gonna lie. The first couple of seasons of Riverdale had me remembering. I'm like Cole Sprouse. I'm sorry, Jughead could get it. I'm so sorry. And
I'm just
Veronica's
mad they
daddy.
made Jughead hot, bro. Jughead's supposed to be a nerd.
Yeah.
I was mad as shit.
Actually, I said Veronica's daddy could get it too. Veronica's parents, okay? Both her mama and her daddy could get it
Now
too.
Soju.
They're
Now
fine.
Soju.
No, they were very good
They
looking,
there
like
are
couple.
good
The
yeah.
Pappy?
What?
Yeah.
I ain't trying.
That crazy motherfucker.
Look,
Yeah.
I just said I'm gonna fuck him, not stay in his life. The hell?
That nigga's gonna kill you after he fucked you.
I mean, only if I piss him off. That's fine.
Now the mama I can understand. You know,
Well,
not my
that-
cup of tea, but I can understand. But the Pappy, I'm like, I don't know. I don't see it.
Though both of them is fine as hell.
What was her name? Cheryl? The redhead?
Yeah, Cheryl.
Mm.
Nah, Cheryl's girlfriend, Topaz. Oh my god.
She was in this show called My Babysitter's a Vampire, and she's actually a really good actress. And I'm so mad because she keeps getting like these like little one-off roles. She's never in like anything of substance. I mean, Riverdale is the best thing that she's been in so far.
Well,
but she's like a really good actress.
After Riverdale, she was like pregnant. Like,
wasn't she pregnant on Riverdale?
I think so. But she was like big pregnant. Like, I think that's why she never came back.
I didn't watch the last season, I think, where they had like the little time skip.
Yeah, I have not watched post time skip, and I'm not gonna hold you. I should have stopped watching way before that, but you know, I was here.
Listen, I'm one of those people that like if I start a show, I kind of want to finish it, even though I hate it. Like I've been pushing off watching the last season of Flash because it's just the whole Arrowverse. It got so shitty. It was just so rough to watch. I fucking hate CW. CW does this to all their shows, bro. Like they will have a good plot and then they just don't know when to end it. So by the time the show does end, everyone's like, "Thank God."
Look, I'll just say like Madeline Pesh and the Shuddy that played Topaz. Yeah, y'all. I was so disappointed to find out that Topaz wasn't fucking gay after. Shuddy.
That was like a lot of gay dudes were mad that Cam from Modern Family isn't actually gay.
I was surprised to learn that he wasn't actually gay.
Yeah, a lot of dudes were like, "No, what do you mean?" I was shocked too because I saw him in a different movie, and like he was a straight dude. So I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, there are plenty of gay actors who play straight characters, not that crazy. So then I think it was either on Twitter or maybe I googled it, and that man has like a whole wife or some shit. I was like,
What?
"What do you mean?"
Right.
You sure you not gay? Just a little bit? You played a gay character too good, brother. You sure? Because the redhead, he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Cam is as straight as they come.
He ain't. He ain't. He got a little bit.
And then DDG cut his locks off, so now the girlies on Twitter are going feral, saying now he hot. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. When people cut off their locks, bro, I feel like a lot of their faces don't really change for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks the same. He just doesn't have locks anymore.
Yeah.
Look. Fuck DDG. And also, if any of you dumb bitches get with him, I don't know, take that man to a hospital. Take him to a doctor. Because the way I saw like a clip from one of his lives, he's like, yo, why does my leg do this? And he like poked his leg and there was like a physical indent from him poking his leg. Yeah, sir, that is pitted edema. You have edema. You're like 22 or something. Why get help? Why do you have so much water retention in your legs? What's going on?
Isn't that like a sign of diabetes?
It's usually a sign of like a heart problem.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have like early onset heart disease, which is still nuts because he's like in his early 20s. Go to the doctor. And fuck
Hold
that
on one
man.
second, y'all. Hold. Shouldn't over here falling asleep snoring.
What do you
Bro.
mean? I've been seeing
Leave
her hand
her.
go the whole time. She been typing. What?
Bro, she fall asleep on the drop of a hat. She could have a whole combo with you, turn over, out.
Yeah, it really be like that.
Bro.
Yeah, I have this argument with Zach like every time I take a nap because that motherfucker thinks he wakes me up and he don't be waking me up. He just be talking to me while I'm sleeping and I talk back because I'm like half sleep. But I'm like all the way asleep. So when I'm like, wake me up and I'm like, and don't let that bitch talk you out of not letting me up. That bitch is a demon. And he was like, that demon is you. What are you talking about? And because I told him to wake me up for my nap in like an hour. And he told me one time, like he went to go wake me up, and he said, "You slapped me and told me to go fuck myself, so I let you sleep. Fuck that bitch." And I'm like,
now, Soju.
Oh my god.
I don't remember none of that. That was the demon.
Nigga, that's you. You the demon.
That was the demon. Don't let her win. I'm like, so you just gonna let me go
She
to
like-
the demon? You let the devil win.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know about none of that shit. I let you sleep. And I'm like, man.
Bro, you slapped me. You got it, bro. Go to bed. Just go to sleep, son. My glass is on the floor now. Like,
he said he will never wake me up again. And every time he tries to, he just talks to me. And he talks to me from the doorway. He don't come nowhere near the bed. He ain't trying to get slapped.
do you blame him?
Yeah.
You got one good time to hit me. I'm gonna wake you up with a Nerf gun. Straight Nerf bullets to your temple, bro.
Oh my god.
Piss me off. Why you letting the demon win? So you telling me that the devil is stronger than you? And he's like, absolutely. Why you slapping me? I'm like, man, that's not me. That bitch is asleep.
So fun fact, Soju becomes a goddamn MMA fighter when she half asleep. Good to know.
I mean, on the real though, just don't talk to me while I'm sleeping. I will answer. And it's like horrible because when I was younger, my brother used to like come into my room and say that we were having like full blown conversations, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I would have no idea, and then he gets super pissed off because he thinks I'm playing. I'm like, dude, when did you come in my room? And he'll tell me, and I'm like, brother, I've been asleep for like 2 hours. He's like, no, you weren't. We were talking. I'm like, all right, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I was asleep. Just don't, I don't know. Don't talk to me. She ain't going to make no damn sense.
I like
And
how you talking about like she ain't you. Like
she
it's
ain't
two
me.
different people.
That's the demon.
Mm-mm.
She gonna tell you to fuck yourself and eat some oatmeal.
Eat
Mm.
some oatmeal?
Yeah,
That is
yeah. Apparently, I told Zach to eat oatmeal one time because he was like, "Hey, what do you want for dinner?" And I'm like, "I don't want dinner." He's like, "So you want me to eat by myself?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, what should I eat for dinner then?" He's like, and I said, "Oatmeal." I woke up.
do
That
y'all
motherfucker made the biggest bowl of oatmeal. I'm like, "Why didn't you wake me up?" I'm like, "Why? What am I supposed to eat for dinner now?" And he was like, "You told me to eat the oatmeal." And I'm like, what are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. Why would I tell you to eat dinner without me? And he's like, I'm just doing what I'm told. And I'm like, dude.
it's like I'm confused.
Oh man.
But nah, I can't do oatmeal, bro. The texture, I can't do it. I tried it, couldn't do it. I remember one time my mama, like, so I love my mother with all my heart and soul, right? But she went on this weird health kick when I was like 8 years old,
Mm,
and because she was on the health kick, I also was on the health kick.
mm-hmm.
She got rid of my chicken nuggets,
Mm.
my fries, my fruit snacks, my chips, right? Now I was okay with it because I could still eat fruits. I love me some fruits. Um, but for breakfast, instead of having like eggs and toast or some shit, she made oatmeal. And I was like, "What is this?" She's like, "It's oatmeal. Eat it." Huh? When we start doing this? What? What is this? This? Why is it white? I don't eat white food. What is this? She's like, "It's just try it." I tried. I said, "Oh, I don't like it. It feel weird in my mouth." And she was like, "You don't eat it, or you're not gonna go to school."
Mm.
I guess I'm not going to school. What you mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
What
hold
we
you.
talking about?
I could eat oatmeal now as an adult, but when I was a kid, my mom tried giving me oatmeal. I took one bite of it. The texture was too weird. I threw up, and my mom just took it away from me. She didn't even say a word. She just took it away from me. I just like puked.
Damn.
The
Nah,
texture
my
is
mom.
rough.
It is. I can't.
I
I
love
can't do it.
oatmeal.
You said you love it.
I can do it
Hmm.
now, but when I was a kid, texture was way too much for me.
I
I
eat
can't
maple
do
and
it.
brown sugar.
See, that's what Zach eats too. That's the only one he will get.
I can't like I tried the other ones like the apple and cinnamon like it was cool whatever but like y'all talk about texture for me the apples just is overboard for me that would probably actually make me throw up and I love apples it's just it's the oatmeal soft the apples soft I just please no that's too much it's too much.
I like eating the strawberries and cream.
See that one always smelled good but I never tried it. Does it have actual strawberries in it?
Yeah, the strawberries are
Damn.
soft.
See, y'all did flavors. My mama just gave me plain oatmeal
See,
and
that's
thought shit was
diabolical.
cool.
That's
Listen,
actually
listen.
diabolical.
My mom, let me tell you something. There have been 3 times in my life that me and my mom had words over some food, bro. The first time was this oatmeal shit, and I didn't go to school because like I was eating it, and she was like, "I'm gonna leave you here with your grandma since you want to play games." I said, "Okay, cool." My grandma dumped that shit and made me some eggs. I said, "This is why I love you." Um, and then the second time, so I used to have like a weird allergic reaction to potatoes. And then when I started growing up, I got out of it. Um, so my mom made me mashed potatoes one time, and I liked it. And I was like, "Oh, this is so good! I could eat a whole plate of it." My mama gave me an entire plate
Oh,
of
mashed
nothing but
potatoes.
mashed potatoes, bro. No juice, no bev,
No
No.
bev.
brother, brother. And I was like, "Ma, what is this?" She was like, "Oh, it's mashed potatoes." You said you wanted a whole plate. I said, I was playing. Like, I'm 6, woman. What are you talking about? Like, why would you listen to me? So she was like, "Well, I made it. You gonna eat it?" I'm like, Ma. Hey, this is a whole plate of mashed potatoes. What do you mean I'm gonna eat it? Like, I'm a grown man now. I am 28 years old. Right. I'm 28 years old. I couldn't do that shit now. 6-year-old me was like, "Well, ain't this about a bitch? Can I get some juice?" No. Okay. So I'm eating it. I'm like, "Ma, I really can't." Like, and I got halfway. I was like, "Mom, I can't do this anymore. Like, my tummy hurts." She was like, "Nigga, you gonna eat this shit?" And I'm like, "Bro, I can't." I took one bite, threw it all up. Now, gentle listener, what would you think her reaction would be? Like, "Oh no, I done messed up, my poor baby,"
Nah,
or
you gonna eat the rest of this.
Right.
no, or get cussed out for throwing up. My mama's smooth, and my mom don't cuss, right? My mom only cusses when she real mad. My mama's smooth, cuss me the fuck out. She was like, "If you knew you're gonna throw up, why don't you go to the bathroom?" Da, 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 da. I'm 6.
How are you supposed to know you were about to throw up?
And I told your dumb ass my tummy hurt. What you thought was playing? I warned you. And mind you, like, I would throw up off of anything. Like my stomach was real bad. Like, when I have kids, I hope they don't have my stomach because it was bad. Like, if I were to eat something and I think the texture's supposed to be one way and it's not the way I thought it was, I would throw up.
It'd be like that.
No, I'm like that now.
It'd be like
Oh no, I'm not like that now. But like when I was a kid, it was bad. Like, if I thought about throwing up, I would throw up. Like, it was bad. Like I was a puker, right?
She
So
probably
I
thought you
puked.
threw up out of spite.
Right.
I
For
wish
not
I
wanting
did.
to eat the potatoes.
I wish I did, but I did it because I just couldn't. Like, bro. And then like the third time me and my mom got into it over some food, bro. I used to love Jello. I can't eat Jello because of this. My mom made a whole glass of Jello, right? Now, it was the red one, right? I was like, "Mama, can I just like cover it and eat it later?" She's like, "Nah, you gotta eat this shit now." Now, I was like 9 or 10. So she made the Jello, and then she had to work out of state, so she left for the week, and I was with my brother and my nephew's mom. And I'm sitting at the table, and I was like, "Yo, can I get up?" And they're like, "Nah, we ain't about to get cussed out by mom because like you don't want to eat the Jello that you asked for." And I was like, "I didn't ask for this. I asked for some, like in little cups. I ain't want this. This is a lot. This is a lot of goddamn Jello, nigga. Like, do you not see how much Jello's in this goddamn cup? Like, bro, it was from the base of the cup to like the tippy top of the cup. It's just Jello." I was like, "Bro, I can't do it." So I sat there. Everyone left. I threw that bitch out the window. Smooth into my neighbor's yard, bro.
Little did you know your neighbor was telling your mama.
That was my fear. I was so afraid. I was like, I hope to God they don't ask no questions. And they never did. So also, I don't think they didn't clean up that Jello for a while. I don't think they noticed that it was there until like it started, spoiling and there was bugs and shit.
I was about to say, does Jello spoil? I feel like it's like slime. I feel like it just collects stuff and like sits there forever.
I guess. Either way, it was no longer my problem. So I was like, after 2 weeks, I was like, I'm safe. They ain't gonna know it was me. I ate that shit 2 weeks ago. How they gonna know it was me?
Oh,
But
man.
Yeah, fun times, y'all. Fun times. That's it for the Did You Hear?
Okay.
Let's move on to the Unhinged Battle Royale.
Word.
Yeah. Now we never discussed who went first, but I'm gonna tell you who's gonna go last. Me, because I saved some shit, but I kind of like I don't remember what the fuck I saved, so I gotta look at it again. Because we haven't done this in like 2 weeks.
What's yours called?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, am I the asshole for sleeping on the couch?
Oh, okay. Mine is today I fucked up.
Oh no, sorry. Hold on.
I don't remember. Did we read one last week?
No.
Yeah, for the Soju Tales, but we didn't do.
No. What did we do an unhinged battle last week?
No.
Okay. So I was like, because I'm like, I have 2. Why do I have 2?
I'm gonna just do the couch. I'm gonna do the sleeping on the couch one. It's like medium length.
Okay.
Mine is also medium length.
Mine is a short.
Okay.
All right, so Tina's older than me. Oh,
Okay. So mine is from r/Today I Fucked Up. And the title is Today I Fucked Up by Taking a Gas Station Boner Pill Drink.
I keep telling y'all to leave them things alone, man. Leave that pussy pink pill alone. You leave that damn that honey pack alone. Leave the blue. What is it?
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Leave that Blue Chew alone. Like y'all be 19 popping these sex perks every week, and then wonder why at 23 your dick don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Stop popping the sex perks. Leave the sex perks alone.
But I'm trying to go for days.
Nigga,
Bro.
that is not normal. Let me tell you something. To all of y'all 18 to like 25-year-olds, right? You should not be fucking for more than max 2 hours. If you fucking for 3 hours plus, go to therapy and go to a doctor. Cause why is y'all fucking that long on the regular? Your dick don't hurt, your pussy don't hurt. You don't got rug burning that bitch. You don't got nothing to do. You don't gotta go to school or something. Like even if you're like a OnlyFans content creator, right? I don't even think they fuck for that long. Like,
pretty sure they have like one good session and they make clips out of it.
right?
Yeah.
Right. You should not be in somebody's guts 4 hours, 5 hours, 12 hours. The bitch don't got guts no more. You done fucked it all up.
Sure don't.
She done squirted like 3 hours ago. Yo, what are y'all fucking for? A Guinness World Record? You won. You won. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So it says about last week, I went to a Walgreens urgent care combo since my partner needed to get a urine test for a UTI. While waiting around for the appointment to be finished, I ended up looking in the sexual wellness section because I needed lube. Sometimes like to laugh at the strange male sex health products. Since all I hear about gas station boner pills is that they're snake oil and do not do anything, I had the bright idea of trying one out. I spotted one on the shelf that seemed the most interesting, the Extents Original Formula Male Enhancement Drink.
Okay.
Cherry flavor to top it off.
Oh.
Which I cannot stand cherry flavored things. Like it just reminds me of straight medicine. Like I can't do it.
It's hit or miss for me. Like
it tastes like medicine to me too.
Like cherry candy, I can't do because it remind me of Robitussin, and I got a story about that. And then, but like cherry soda, I can kind of do depending on like how cherry it is.
Like the
I heard
soda,
that like cherry juice be putting you to sleep.
It do. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I haven't had straight cherry juice yet.
Do you get the crayon cherry?
I don't know if I placebo myself because that's all I saw on TikTok. But let me tell you, a few minutes after I drank it, it was over. Eyes were heavy. I'm like, I can't even stay awake. And normally I don't struggle to go to sleep. Like Dante hates me for that reason because like same thing like with Tiara KJ. Like if we're talking or whatever, 1 minute I'm up, the next minute gone.
Y'all piss me off. I hate the both of y'all. On behalf of Dante, fuck you, bro. Cause what the fuck, bro? Let me tell you something. I'll never forget. We was in high school, and me and this motherfucker over here, we are having a deep conversation. We talking about family. We talking about like some real shit. I I said something along the lines of like, "Oh my God, you know, I've never opened up to anyone like this. Like, I really appreciate you." And you know, we weren't dating yet, but I had fucked up and said, "I love you."
Oh.
She was asleep.
This woman here said, I said,
Not her
ain't
last
no
name.
way in hell Shorty just fell asleep. So I texted the next morning, I was like, hey, you fell asleep? And she was like, yeah, last thing I heard was you were saying something about your family, and I fell asleep. I said, girl.
Damn.
Yes, ma'am.
Did she even hear you for real then?
No, she just found out today, apparently, that I said I love you. I thought I told this story
right
already.
now?
Apparently.
Oh my God.
Oh, well.
That's
mean,
crazy.
I guess it worked out.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
clearly, but like, fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Fuck
No,
her
but
for real.
yeah,
She
yeah.
fall asleep. She make me watch these like fucking sad ass romance movies and then be knocked the fuck out. And then I'm in the
Oh.
goddamn bed and hear her. Like she had me watch the goddamn Notebook, right? And then the old dude and his dementia-ridden wife fall asleep, like, cuddle up and then die.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I looked to my left. I said, wake up.
No, I was
The fuck you weren't.
you asked me if they were gonna die, and I told you.
And then you fell asleep. I woke your crazy ass up and I said, you lied to me because you told my black ass that they wasn't gonna die. Them bitches, not only did they die, they died in the cutest / saddest way imaginable. They died in each other's arms. She finally remembered this man.
Yeah.
She was like, Charlie, is that you? Cuddled up, die.
It is gone.
It was, and the zoom out was crazy because their bodies together formed a heart.
Right. While I'm cuddled up to this motherfucker hooligan over here. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. And then she made me watch the one where the dude was in the wheelchair and then Princess Daenerys was the female lead.
No, that movie. First of all, that movie had me fucked
That
up.
one I need to watch again.
She fell asleep halfway through the goddamn movie.
Oh, really? The guy in the wheelchair was like an ass before they got together too.
She fell asleep before they even, did the whole rom-com bullshit. She fell asleep in the first act.
I think it's called The Caregiver or something like that.
It's called Fuck Tier. That's what it's called.
Damn.
I didn't want to watch this goddamn movie because I knew it was going to be some sad shit. And I'm a crybaby. I'm not ashamed to say it. I cry. And I didn't feel like crying.
You did today.
I hate this motherfucker.
Bro. But I say all of that to say, get you some cherry juice. Yeah. It worked.
I love that I put a battery in Tina's bag. She perked up.
Because that shit, like, because I'm a tired bitch 24/7. That's just my persona at this point, right? Like that's my norm. Dante say I'm always on low battery like mode, like saver mode. I'm like
Power save mode.
Yeah, I'm on power save mode once I wake up. I'm sorry, like that. That's just my life. And again, I don't really struggle to sleep, but that shit, yeah. Like, you ever try something that like it's supposed to help you to sleep, and then you start to feel the effects of it, and then you're scared to go to sleep because you feel like you're not gonna wake up. Like, that just not the cherry juice. Not the cherry juice. I had some valerian root tea. I only drank that one time in my life because it
Say that again?
Valerian root tea.
The fuck is that?
I remember you talking about this.
It's a tea that helps like relax your body. Like, it's intended for you to sleep, but it's so strong that obviously they don't advise you to like operate any type of like shit. It hit me so hard and so quick. I was texting Dante. I'm like, I'm scared. Like, I don't think I'm gonna wake up. Like, it's so late at night. Like, I gotta go to sleep because I have work. But I don't like how I feel right now. It was probably some of the best sleep I got, aside from weed, right?
Man.
But I don't think I will ever do it again.
Herbs hit her like a truck. Like truck could be hitting MCs. I'm
No,
screaming,
yeah.
bro.
Mhm.
Nah, that was like when I was on my back pain meds, bro. I
Muscle
would
relaxer?
like. Let me tell you something. I would put my head on the pillow, and then morning would just happen. Like, don't remember closing eyes, let alone falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I struggle going to bed. Like, I've always had a hard time falling asleep. Like, I have to be really fucking tired to like knock out like that. There's only been one other time that I can remember in recent history where I like passed out immediately, and that's when we moved because I was just exhausted. But nah, it was the muscle relaxer and it was something else. And I remember I laid on the bed, I looked at the ceiling, and then my alarm went off. And I said, wait a minute, hold on now. Did I sleep? Wait, did what happened?
Mm-hmm. It really do be like that. But yes, everyone get you some cherry juice. Mm-hmm.
Or that valerian
Mm-hmm.
root tea?
Valerian root tea. I
What it
advise
tastes like?
you use it tastes like regular tea. Like, well, not regular tea, but like it's a little bit strong, but nothing that a little honey couldn't fix.
A little honey, little lime.
Yeah, I never put lime in my tea.
Really?
Yeah, I always do lemon.
Oh, that's what I
I'm a
meant.
lemon.
I call
Oh.
everything lime, but lemon, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you use that one at your own precaution. You feel me? I could give you some KJ. See how you do with it, but
Sure, I'll take some.
yeah.
I'll swing by right now. Shit, I won't be up for a while.
But okay, so dude, man. So he said it was cherry flavored. The package was covered in a strange sticky substance, and he puts in parentheses. I should have taken it as a sign, but said screw it, grabbed it, and checked out. That drink sat in the cabinet for a week, but we both agreed to try it out when the UTI passed, and we were both in a mood. That day finally came, and I grabbed that bottle, ripped the top off, and took a massive swig like I was in the desert and dying of dehydration. The first 30 minutes, I felt nothing. After that, I entered hell. That shit made me feel like the Incredible Hulk. That shit made me feel like the Terminator. That shit made me feel like the Predator.
Predator's crazy. Hold on.
That shit made me feel like Max Payne. I could feel my heart beating out of my chest, and I do not know if it was even beating in time.
Huh?
His heartbeat was lagging.
Right. I thought I needed to go get an EKG, but took a muscle relaxer instead.
Huh?
To kill the feeling.
Nick,
Homie,
hold
I
on.
don't know if you should have mixed that.
Nigga, hold on.
Got like you all the way up here, and that shit just what? You need to go to the hospital now.
Right.
That nigga's heart going to explode in his chest. Like,
it's like I don't know if you guys played Cards Against Humanity, but I will always remember this card. There's a card in Cards Against Humanity where it's like you inject speed into one arm and horse tranquilizer into the other and see which one wins.
Like, what are we doing? That's a crazy ass mix. What?
Did he fuck?
No.
Yeah.
So the nigga, hold on. The nigga took that gas.
And I guess it was too much for him.
I mean, his dick was on Super Saiyan.
No. And then he just ends it off saying that probably was one of the worst feelings I've ever had, and I do not recommend.
Dante going to hell, bro.
He said my boy going to be looking like Forrest Whitaker.
Dante going straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That nigga is going to hell. Why would you say that, sir?
Type shit.
Oh my god! This is why y'all need to come to the stream, the live stream, so you can see the bullshit, bro.
Dante said, "I'm
sorry."
Bro.
Oh my god! But that was it. The TLDRs that I took a gas station pill. A gas station boner pill. Felt like I was going to have a heart attack. Never
What?
doing that again.
I don't understand why he decided to do that when they were at the store in the first place to get his girl a test to see if she got a UTI. Shuddy is in pain.
Right.
Yeah, but they
No,
waited
but
until after the
they
UTI
waited.
passed.
Ah.
Yeah. But it seemed like he couldn't even enjoy, because it was too much.
I felt like the predator took me out.
Bro,
Over
this is
here.
what I'm saying. Leave them pills alone, man. Like I remember
Homie seeing an infrared.
like, nah, man, leave that pussy pink pill alone. You leave that honey pack alone.
Right.
Y'all gonna be fucking for 24 hours still bricked up.
How do you feel about royal jelly?
The fuck is that?
I never
So
heard of
honey,
that.
bees make honey and royal jelly. Apparently, royal jelly, if you eat it like honey, is supposed to increase your libido.
Oh, that's the honey pack.
Is that the honey pack?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It looks like it literally. It's like a gold hexagon pattern and shit.
I thought they called it a honey pack because it tastes like honey.
No, it looks like honey. That's what it don't. It apparently it tastes bitter as fuck. Like, it tastes awful. This this is what I saw this one TikTok years ago. This girl was like, "I'm trying to have my shit cracked open." She pulled this nigga Hennessy and dumped 3 honey packs in it.
Girl, were you trying to live?
My boy watched her do it and said, "I'm not drinking that."
Hell no.
Like, brother, oh my god, like Shorty's trying to like not see next week. Like, what? 3?
Then on top of that, Hennessy out of all.
Let me tell you something. I used to not believe in the whole like, oh, Hennessy make you want to fight or fuck, right? I'm like, bro, it's a drink. I've gotten drunk before. Y'all are ODing it. I don't know what they put in that bitch, but it make you either want to swing on a nigga or fuck. Like, those are your options. You don't got there's nothing else. It's either you fighting or fucking, or both.
Yeah. I did Google it. A honey pack really is like that. It's usually royal jelly or like with bee pollen and other stuff in it. So never mind. But okay, my story is also from Today I Fucked Up, and the title of the post is Today I Fucked Up by trying to recreate a move I saw in porn that I had absolutely no business attempting to recreate.
Oh god.
Try to put the foot on her head type shit.
So this happened about a couple of weeks ago, and I still think about it every time I wince walking up the stairs. My girlfriend and I have been together for a while now, and our sex life is pretty solid. But you know how sometimes you get a little too inspired? Yeah, that was me. One night, she was out with her friends. I was home alone, and I ended up on a certain website for, research purposes. I stumbled.
Sorry, Soch. Dante in your wallet, son. Bro, Dante said, might get a bottle of Henny and flip my coin. Brother. Trying to see you gonna be fighting or fucking. Bro.
God damn it, Dante.
If you fighting, I'm just gonna have to follow up on principle, and we both gonna be in jail.
Yo.
Oh shit.
That's how you know
Here
Tina's
come Mafia Tina, bro.
Right. That's how you know Tina's a real one, though.
Bro.
Right. Don't do it, y'all. Don't drink. Don't get drunk off of Henny, bro. It will fuck up your life.
Not we about to be looking like the Hulk in the Thing. Now
Dante.
That's crazy.
Dante.
He's not wrong though. Like
I call the Thing.
Damn.
They go put on some black Air Forces and then just be a menace to society, bro. Gonna be the black Bonnie and Clyde in this bitch.
I'm screaming. Okay, back to homeboy trying to fucking I don't know.
Research purposes. Somebody banned Dante from the chat. Somebody banned Dante from the chat. This motherfucker said, "Nah, it's death clobbering time."
Why are
Ban
you
Dante from the chat.
wildin'?
Bro,
Oh
and
my
Dante don't even
god.
drink for real. But Dante was
He
like, wait a
don't.
minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, that Henny really be doing that to you? 3 shots, please. Let me tell you something though. Dante, I'm gonna warn you, brother. I'm gonna warn you, dog. The Hennessy bring the real Jamaican out you, dig it. Let me tell you something. I got drunk off that Hennessy one good time. I felt so bad for Tierra. I was like, the next part, I was like, baby, you okay? You good? You all right? How you feeling?
Bro.
So, Tina, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pray for you, dog. I'm gonna pray for you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I stumbled onto this video where the dude had the girl in what I can only describe as some Cirque du Soleil Kama Sutra hybrid. She was squatting on top of him while he supported her from underneath in some kind of bridge pose, just using his back and thighs. And they were going at it with like nothing.
Oh.
Wait, the bridge pose?
Yeah, like the yoga bridge pose.
Yeah, so like he's like,
yeah,
you know, like on his hands and feet and like literally like this. Like hands here, feet here, and his body is like this. So he is supporting all of that just on his lip? Like
KJ just threw out his back again just looking at this.
And he's still able to wild out like that.
Fucking
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Able to wild out like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. A young KJ would have been like, challenge accepted. Me now, nigga, my back hurt looking at this. Like, my back is like, nigga, I wish a bitch would. Like, god damn.
I mean, first of all,
is this girl not thick? Because you can't. That's all. Like, you just balancing all that on pure neck and shoulder.
Right.
I don't know. He said she was squatting, so I'm assuming that she is like reverse cowgirling this.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sorry about it. Just thinking about this, and I'm like, damn, that bitch must be tall, because I feel like bridge pose. I still got to be standing up. I'm short. I can't do this. This is
so true.
I can't do this.
So true.
Bridge pose is like how tall I am. I don't know, man.
Oh Lord.
I'm not tall, man. I
don't we know. We know.
Bridge pose coming up to like my chest for real. Like, what are we talking about?
Pour one out for Soju, y'all.
My average, not flexible at all, desk sitting self thought easy. So the next night we're making out, things are getting heated, and in a moment of misplaced confidence, I said, "You want to try something new?" And she raised an eyebrow, laughs a little, and it's like, "Sure, yeah, surprise me." Oh, she had no idea what was coming. So I guide her into position while getting myself into this bridge. And then I remember the video. And the moment she gets on top, I realize that I have massively overestimated my abilities. My thighs start trembling almost immediately. I try to push through it, and she's giggling, thinking it's all part of some fun. 5 seconds in, my core gave out. My arm slipped. My back arches in a way it definitely should not have, and I collapse.
Ooh.
She flies forward like a sack of potatoes, hits her shoulder on the edge of the bed, and I let out a noise somewhere in between a gasp and a dying walrus.
Wait, they did this on the bed, not the floor?
He did this on the bed.
Oh, that was
Oh
your first
my
mistake, brother. You supposed to.
God.
You had no
You
support.
You had to do this on the floor, homie. We both
Wait,
freeze-
so in the video they were doing it on the bed?
I don't know. I don't know. He's doing it on the bed.
Oh
They
my
normally do shit
God.
like that on like a couch or a floor. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Like, also, so was he supposed to be doing the thrusting, or was she supposed to be bouncing, or both?
I think it's both.
I think it's both.
Oh, that nigga is insane. That nigga should have saw that shit and said, First of all, that the actor in that shit probably is like, you know, fit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Yo ass said you sit at a desk for a living, ain't seen a gym in years. Why would you think?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah, he said easy. So oh my bad. We freeze and unsure whether to be concerned or laugh. I was like, are you okay?" And then she burst out laughing, like snorting, wheezing, tears streaming down her face, laughing. I'm still on the bed, trying not to cry from the pain in my lower back.
Mm.
She's on the
Join the
floor,
club, brother.
cackling uncontrollably. The mood annihilated. The romance dead and buried. We're laying in bed later with an ice pack on her arm and a heating pad on my spine, watching some dumb Netflix movie in awkward silence. The next morning, I had to explain why I was limping to work and saying that I tweaked my back at the gym, which was not technically a lie, just not the whole truth. Now anytime I so much as mention anything new, she immediately goes, "Did you see it in porn first?"
Oh, I mean,
Not wrong.
yeah.
So lesson learned, those moves are done by professionals with core strength forged in hell.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely am built like a guy who skips leg day and stretches once a year. So never again.
And you saw that and you said, that finna be my new signature move.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Brother.
And that's my post.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not surprised he threw out his back. In bridge pose, you supposed to be thrusting?
While she bouncing. Like, that just seems like a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even think them niggas in the porn for real was like, I think they were probably so focused on not dying that they was probably not even feeling good for real.
Like,
It just seems like a lot of extra work for
lot
some
of
fucking
stuff, yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really remember this story, so sorry in advance. Mine is from r/am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for refusing to sleep on the couch? I 22 male told my girlfriend 20 female that I was going to the bar with my friend and his girlfriend 21 female. Oh, now I remember. 21 female to celebrate her birthday. I was leaving at 7 p.m., said I would be gone for at most 2 hours. I offered to grab my girlfriend fast food for a late dinner. She was okay with this plan. I even texted her a few times while I was there. I also only had one drink and one test tube shot. I paid for the 3 shots to celebrate her 21st, and my buddy paid for my drink since he lost a bet on the way to the bar. I get home and my girlfriend is in bed watching TikToks. I hand her the food back since it was a late dinner. I didn't mind if she wanted to eat in bed. She gets up, so I assume she's going to eat at the table, but she tossed the food in the bin, telling me she already ate.
Damn.
Where the fuck did I leave off? I hate when this happens, bro. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine, but we could have put the food in the fridge.
Right.
I would have eaten it for breakfast. I mentioned this to her. She starts going in on me about how I'm a shitty person for enjoying a drink with some whore. That
Oh.
whore is my friend's girlfriend. She saw the photo of us online, a photo of 3 of us. I texted her throughout the night and even said my friend brought his girlfriend since it was her birthday. She didn't answer back.
Mm.
She was so mad that she told me to sleep on the couch, that I was drunk and she feared for her safety.
Hmm?
I wasn't drunk and I wasn't going to harm her. I refused to move. I paid for this bed. She grabbed her blankets off of me and threw my pillowcase across the room, knocking over my desk lamp. I told her to stop being such a bitch and to just sleep and that we could talk about it in the morning. She got defensive and left. I did not try to stop her or even text or call. I guess she went to her parents' house. Her friends are telling me that I am an asshole. My friend and his girlfriend are telling me to break up with her, that I don't need that toxicity in my life. Edit. I apologize for my misleading first sentence. The original plan was just drinks with my buddy. The plans changed, his girlfriend joining us throughout the night. I texted my girlfriend to update her. I never received any text back. I took no text back as an okay from my girlfriend. To clarify, my girlfriend is underage and legally can be carded and escorted out by any staff for being near a bar or a casino in my state. There is an update. I have been texting a few of her friends to clarify what was being said that made me an asshole. My girlfriend told them I hit her in a drunken rage. I feel sick by this. A few believe me, but because they are her friends, they have to be there for her. Thankfully, she doesn't have a key. Her friends that believe me are coming over to pack her belongings, and I'm cutting all ties with her. I don't know. I guess all I can say is I wish her the best.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
What
was
the
about to say,
fuck?
what the fuck? Definitely break up with her. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't need that shit. What the fuck?
And then in one of the comments, he was saying that like she's always had like jealousy issues, but normally it was with like random women. He figured, since it's my friend's girlfriend, it should be cool.
Right.
And yeah,
Mm.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
But I think Sochi won. I think that shit was fucking the damn bridge pose.
Yeah, bridge
Yeah.
and Shuddy is writing while you're in bridge. Like, sir, you were doing
And
all
you
the
thrusted?
work. Right. Like, you were doing all the work in this. I'm not gonna lie, I love the way he wrote it. The mood annihilated, the romance dead and buried.
That's something you can laugh about like a couple months later. That's like it's funny. You know what I mean?
From what he said at the end there, it's like now she makes fun of me every time I suggest anything new. Yeah, they still laugh about this.
Bro, you gotta. You just like shit like that, like you gotta laugh it off.
I don't know, bro. Threw Shotty off the bed.
He should be just glad he didn't break his dick.
Right. Threw Shotty off the bed. Threw out his back. Like as soon as he said bridge pose, I'm like, brother. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The way I would immediately be like, nope, this is gonna throw my back out. Absolutely not.
And there's safer ways to do this. Like you could have like had your upper back supported by the bed or like a couch or something. And then like there could have been a lot more engineering going on with this. You didn't have to do this way, brother.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to recreate the video.
He should have hit the gym first.
He should have been hitting the gym for the last 6 months to do this.
Yeah.
He should have prepared for that move. You can't just bust that out. You gotta practice it. You gotta.
Best practice is just do bridge by itself. Do some yoga.
Nah. See, you go to the gym, you get yourself a little barbell. You start off light. You feel me? You do 10 pounds on each side. Thrust, hip thrust. You just add it up till you get to your girlfriend weight, and it's light work. There you go. But yeah. All right. Do we have enough time for the soju tales from the internet?
Mm-mm. Sure do not.
All right, that's fine. I'm tired. I'm hungry. My brain stopped working for a second. I'm sorry, y'all. We are officially. I have a couple of announcements. My bad. We have some announcements. We are officially on Instagram, so go ahead and follow us. It's UNU_pod. We are also now on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, and of course YouTube. And also TikTok ain't been hoeing us lately, you know, it's been letting us rock and then mute none of our shit yet. You know what I mean? Like it's nice.
Mhm.
Hopefully TikTok will still be here after Saturday.
What do you mean?
Their deadline is the 5th.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh.
that.
Me either.
People seem to be less worried about it this time around, so maybe that's a good sign.
Mm.
Or I don't know. There's just so much shit going on in the news. Maybe people just forgot. I wouldn't be shocked about that either. But yeah, we are on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and YouTube. So that's literally like I want to say the most popular way people listen to their podcasts. So we are officially on any podcast platform that most people listen to. We are also, we also have the Twitter. It's UNU Pod. We do live stream this show every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is at twitch.tv/unhinged_n_unfiltered. And TikTok, same similar thing. You just look up Unhinged Unfiltered Podcast, will pop up. And yeah, if you have a unhinged story or you need relationship advice or life advice, or you find a real juicy Reddit story and you want one of us to read it so we could win that week, aka send that shit to me. You can email us at unhingedunfiltered@gmail.com. Shout out to everyone that was in the Twitch chat, which is Dante, Micah, Minato, and I believe that's it. Yeah, and then 3 of us. You ain't getting mine, brother. Sorry. Whatever, Dante. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for listening to us. I can't believe we're already at episode 71. That's just kind of crazy. All right. Do y'all have any announcements about y'all personal shit before we end the pod? All right. With that being said, y'all, have a good week. Make sure you do your Kegels, stretch. And if you want to do some porn shit, make sure you can maintain the porn pose. With that being said, y'all, have a good night.